Hey hoes, so yeah, um, I have to talk about Nique at Night. I never really cared for Nique at Night, to be honest with you. I never seen her like going far or like getting big numbers. Like I feel like she'll be like where Wiley is and the real King Payne, whatever. I feel like her channel will like just stay steady. I don't feel like it'll gain. I don't feel like it'll drop. But I feel like Nique is not really in it like for the long run. To me, I just don't see her as like a star. I see her as like a Sherry Shepherd, kinda. I don't even know if I can say that. But I just feel like Nique is very monotone. Like her personality is very bland, very boring. Especially what she was wearing to the trial, the Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez trial. I feel like all her outfits were just a mess, and the hair was just like, it was just there. Like very safe. She plays it very safe. Um. She's just very basic. Like her online shop, it's just shit from China. It's like wholesale shit that she orders bulks of from off of Alibaba, and she orders it wholesale, and she orders it in different sizes, and she ups it about $5 to $10 and sells it to our dumbass, and y'all be buying the little off-brand pajamas. When COVID first started, everybody had those off-brand pajamas. And that's when she started her store, if I'm not mistaken. But it's like on top of that, it's like, she sells like the little Walgreen toys, sex toys and shit. It's just like low quality, and I feel like she be texting the fuck out of y'all. But, y'all go ahead. She does stay in California. I don't know if she's from California. I really doubt it. But if she moved to California to further her career, like, I don't know how the fuck she's doing it. Because it's expensive as fuck in California. And she's a mother as well. So, but I just never really cared for her. I just always thought she was just really boring. And the way she interacts with her fans, like when they call in, I never really agreed with calling somebody a caller. I think that's kind of like rude, you know what I mean? But I thought Armand was rude when it came down to the calls with the subscribers. Nique is just very like lackluster. Like she don't give a fuck about what you saying. Like, all right, thank you for calling. Yep, bye bye. Like, I don't know. That was my Nique impression. I even have too much personality to even try to like copy her, because she's so fucking like just like monotone. And to me, I never found her interesting. So I was happy for her when she did get the y'all are calling it an exclusive. I feel like Nique was just the only one that was lazy enough to go down to the courthouse and actually get all the exhibits. Because that's not really an exclusive. Anybody, any regular person, if they had the time, they could have went to the courthouse as well and got a copy of all of the evidence that was in the trial. So just like Nique did. So I don't really feel like it was an exclusive, but it was a good look for her channel. It's gonna die down. This is how you know someone's like relatable and their channel is gonna go on for the long run. after this whole Megan Thee Stallion shit dies down, give it a month or two, let's see where the subscribers drop to. You know what I mean? Because, of course, you should gain some fans and some supporters, subscribers after that. So, you know, me not knowing who you are, but seeing that you broke that news, I'm going to go look at your old videos. I'm going to see if, you know, this is someone new that I want to listen to or, you know, get into. But no, like, she's one of those bitches, like, you'll scroll down on her old videos and try to get into whatever the fuck she's talking about, and it's just a bunch of, like, she's just telling you the facts. She's just it feels like the bitch is reading a newspaper. You know, like, somebody already typed out the story, and she's just reading it back to us. You know what I mean? That's how she sounds when she's spilling tea or reporting some bullshit. So, that's how I feel about the whole Nique at Night thing. I was waiting on other people to give their opinion on the shit, but nobody was really saying what the fuck I was saying, because that's how I felt. So, anyways, Millago Gramz, I did not know that was Mob Radio. And I hope I'm not the only one. I hope a lot of y'all did not know that was Mob Radio either. Honestly, like, 2 years ago is when I heard about Mob Radio, because it was just, like, so much cussing and just, like, yeah, you speaking real shit, but she was just talking so hard, and it just came off, like, on some hater shit. So I never really subscribed to that channel or went back and listened to her. You know, like, there's some people I don't really fuck with, but I'll go on their channel and listen to their opinion on a specific topic. But Mob Radio was never that for me. Like, she was not an option for me, because it was just so low vibrations listening to her. And I just felt like a mad black bitch listening to her. And who wants to feel like that? You know what I mean? Like, don't gaslight me, ho. You know, but anyways, I was surprised that her and Armand Wiggins linked up and became cool. I mean, the interview was getting a little heated, because I feel like Millago Gramz, she just always wants to, like, say the opposite. Like, she may like the color pink, but because you agree with her, she's gonna, like, oh, well, I actually like beige, bitch. You know, like, I don't know. Like, she's like a weirdo like that. And I just thought that was a weird link up, because the way Millago Gramz came and dressed every single day of the court hearings, it was like very low vibrations, like I said. Why did I take out my earrings? Whatever. It was just like, she had on, you know, the rainbow dresses with the spaghetti strap dress, like, you know, a spaghetti strap tank top, but it's like made like a dress. That's what she had on, and she's a thick girl. Like, she's a big girl. So she's, you know, like, wide. So I don't know if y'all watch Zeus, but Roly Poly, the way Roly Poly be looking, like, falling out of her dress, that's how she looked from the little clip that I got when Tory Lanez dubbed her ass while he was walking to his car. But that was just some stank shit. Like, I would not want to be seen rocking with, you know, I mean, fuck, it's a courthouse. Like, why the fuck you got on that skimpy shit? You know? That's why, like, I do applaud Nique, you know, for dressing like a lady, but that shit was too boring. Like, you know, come with a little swag. Our mom was literally the only person who got it correct coming from the black sector fashion wise. Yeah. He was stepping. Nobody else understood the motherfucking assignment. Like, yes, it was last minute, and y'all need to support your subscribers, because if it wasn't for the fans, the subscribers telling them to go to that trial, they would not have went. Nique at Night, Armand Wiggins, they went the second week of the trial. And that was because a lot of their fans were telling them to. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Um, I know it's a last minute type of thing, but Nique at Night, you live in California. It should have been easy for you to get a dress code together. And she did not get a dress code together at all. At all. And I just didn't, that was like really the only thing. But I felt like she was very professional. She held her own at the courthouse. You know? Um, I don't know. I'm like fucking confusion about Jaguar Wright coming back up in my recommended on YouTube. What the fuck is going on? Like, this bitch has rose from the dead. Like, this bitch is becoming relevant again, and it's like, it's too much for me. It really is. Like, she's teaming up with Tokyo Tony. Her and Nosy Hold'em fell out, dumb bitch. I mean, we all tried to tell both of them really, but I like Jaguar, right? I'm not even gonna lie to you. I like the bitch. I just think, I mean, she is on drugs. I don't know if y'all saw her live, but it's on YouTube. She was saying that her and her man was finna pop a Molly and chill. So I feel like that's why Jaguar Wright and her husband is always on the go traveling, because when you are on, like, what is it, methamphetamines, Molly, upper, whatever, you're not gonna want to sit still. Like, it's gonna make you want to, like, drive, drive fast, blast the music, chain smoke, whatever, fuck. And I feel like that's the type of lifestyle that they're living. And bitch, y'all are getting old. Jaguar and her man, y'all are getting old to be partying and living it up and all that bullshit on the road. Don't got and no type of fucking estate, no type of residence, no address, no physical address. Like, that's why she cannot get on YouTube and make a YouTube. It's convenient for her to just whip out her phone and press the live button and she goes live. That's the easiest thing for her to do, because she's living on the road. She done took her upper. She don't got the patience to be editing shit. And no, she doesn't. She's not going to do that. And especially with Tokyo Tony, because they done linked up now. Tokyo Tony and Jaguar Wright are now friends. I don't think they were cool before, but now they are. And child, Nosy Ho Live, I guess Nicki Minaj was suing the bitch, and some lawyers, this cracker done came out from, this nigga done fell from the sky, literally, and was like, pro bono, I'm gonna fucking represent Nosy Ho Live for free, and I know we're gonna win, da-da-da, against Nicki Minaj. That cracker just wanted some damn publicity and some media for his firm. He did not give a damn about Nosy Ho Live. Because the motherfucker done backed out. I don't know. Y'all gotta catch me up on the tea about what happened to the little bitch. She's fucking nasty. Okay? You can tell a nasty bitch when you see one. She reminds me of Aqua off of Jocelyn's Cabaret. I think it was season... What season was it? 3? I think it was season 3. Aqua. That's who Nosy Ho reminds me of. Just like scraggly, you know, just like a skinny black girl who just throws on a fucking wig every morning and uses a wig brush to comb that bitch through, and that's it. Don't put no type of shine, glitz on that whole nothing. That's like Nosy Ho. And then she'll like do her little play with her pussy on her webcam, and then she'll put the webcam down like up to here so you won't see her fucked up fucking part, bitch, because it looks just like a wig. You know, I got this all figured out. Bitch is catfish. And she be having them fucking dykes, them in the closet dykes, them fragile dykes. You know, they want to dress like a man, but they still have feelings, and they're soft and fragile like a bitch still. She like them type of bitches. It's fucking just child. But anyways, I really just needed to get that off my chest. Because there was some beef going back and forth with Lovely T and Nique at Nite beef, and I'm like, bitch, why is y'all putting Lovely T in the goddamn mix? You know, Lovely T just wants to be neutral, and we all know that. But yeah, sorry I'm talking about Zeus so much, child. I'm catching up. I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and pay $5.99 or how much ever it is for this little shit. And I'm glad I went ahead and subscribed, because I'm loving every minute of it. I am loving this shit. And it's like real bitches. Like, they're broke. Some of them are like, you know, local celebrities in their city and shit. I love this shit. But Amber, that bitch is kind of annoying, but she ain't deserve that shit. What is this?
You're bugging. We're gonna invest that. My job as a man is to hold.
Oh, child, we don't give a fuck. What is that, 90 Day Fiance? Keke Palmer is pregnant, if y'all did not know. I noticed, like, a lot of black women are... First of all, pregnancy is not a trend. Y'all made... In 2021 and 2022, y'all made pregnancy a trend. I'm sick of that shit. Stop having babies for a fucking trend. That's why I'm glad I'm seeing women, successful black women, wait till they're in healthy relationships to bring their child into this world. Serena Williams, one of them motherfuckers, did that as well. Tia and Tamara, you know, they waited. Yes, they were in their 30s. Keke Palmer's not that young. But I'm just happy. I'm happy to see that. Because these niggas out here, it's pitiful. Like, these niggas are gay as fuck. They just want to be up around their homeboy. Like, okay, you want to sell drugs? Why your nigga gotta be in the car with you? You know, you're not busting a blade. They just be sitting in the car just scrolling on their phone. Just in the car together. You know? I just think that's just so gay. And it's like, they're willing to, like, talk shit about bitches and then laugh and be like, huh, good one, bro. Like, are y'all niggas gay nowadays? Like, it's really like, I'm not fucking with no nigga who is half stepping. Bitch, if I gotta come get you, no. If I gotta go half, no. If you don't have valid driver's license, no. If you don't have a checking and a savings account, no. Like, it's simple shit. And you'll be surprised how a lot of these niggas don't have none of that shit. None of it. And it's sad. And it's pitiful. And I really understood Armand when he was talking to Millago in that interview and saying like, oh, black women need to stop settling, you know, rather have a piece of men, shit like that. I can't settle. Like, I'll try to, but after a while, I cannot even look at you, fuck you, like, I can't. Because the way you move, the way you live life is what turns me on, you know. So if you're not responsible, like, if you're always losing shit, like, that is so childish to me. And I know niggas who make money and don't do nothing with it. Like, they make bread and don't do shit. Like, what are you doing with it? Like, these people can afford rent, but they choose not to have a roof over their head. And I feel like these men are scared to make adult changes. That's why they always trying to find a bitch to shack up with. They just want to find a female who already has their car, who already has their home, who's already established, and they just want to hop in and try to squeeze their way, you know, try to find a position for them in your life. And it's like, why can't you do what I'm doing? Because if push comes to shove, if I need you to co-sign for me or, you know, with me, you can't do that. You know, so this is just like, I'm turning 26 this year. That's the shit I be thinking about. Long term. A lot of these niggas, they already have kids, so they don't be thinking like that. You know, more than likely, they're going to end up back with their baby mama. But it's just like, just because you get in a relationship with somebody does not mean you need to have kids from them. You dumbass hoes. Speaking of kids and dumbass hoes, NBA young boy first baby mama, Jania Michelle is pregnant with her second child. It is a girl. She's pregnant by an athlete. I mean, I guess I can't call her a dumbass bitch, but it's just like, girl, like, that's why all these regular bitches out here thinking they could just have kids. Because they see influencers like them, like, just having kids, you know, but it's like, it's not all about money, but they have more of a cushion than us regular people just out here having kids, you know? So I would just feel like the influencers and shit are glorifying that baby mama culture. Jania Michelle, that bitch can't stay in a serious relationship. She cannot stay in a serious relationship. Nobody will stay with Jania Michelle for longer than a year. Sad. And you know who I am proud of? India Love. I think that's her name. The OG influencer, India Love. I'm surprised that bitch haven't gotten pregnant yet. Because I know she's a homie hopper. That bitch been around. She's bad or whatever, but it's just old news, you know? India Love. But I'm surprised that bitch not pregnant yet, to be honest with you. And Kelsey says she was 4'11" in that tape. I don't believe that. I thought she was the same height as Megan. I don't believe Kelsey is 4'11". And if you don't know what I'm talking about the tapes, the audio that came out. She was doing her deposition or her interview to Troll when her man was speaking to Troll, and she was telling Troll what happened that night. She said she was 4'11". And when she said that, I was a little taken aback because Kelsey seems a little stocky to be. If she's 4'11", I know that bitch is stocky as fuck. Cause she looked like she weighed the same as Megan. I don't know where the fuck shit. Maybe that bitch meant 5'11". I don't see 4'11" on Kelsey. I don't know. That bitch meant 5'11". I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I don't really have shit else to say. Asian dogs working on 5-year foreign. Everybody's saying, bitch, who cares? Because 5-year is motherfucking gay. I feel like New York niggas are real, like, sweet anyways. So, I don't feel like he's gay. All New York niggas give me that vibe. Because they're, like, so nice. I don't know. New York niggas give me gay sometimes. That's just me. Because they're, like, lover boys and, like, they be getting all heartbroken. I don't know. I'm explaining it wrong, but I feel like y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. And that's 5-Yo. He gives me those vibes. So, like, Asians working on him really don't give a fuck because Asians just desperate anyways. You know? She's not really, like, the bitch that niggas in the industry want to fuck on. You know? And if they do fuck on her, they're going to want to keep it a secret. But they know not to fuck with Asian Doll or fuck on her or have nothing going on with her behind the scenes because she run her mouth too much. And she be giving, like, hints that people can figure out. She don't be... She know what the fuck she doing. And that's all I gotta say. I noticed, like, I'm just ranting at this point. But I noticed, like, celebrities, like, especially the influencer hoes, when they have babies, their babies be so tiny. And I just really feel like they be, like, starving themselves while they're pregnant. And they just eat, like, just enough. You know what I mean? Yeah. I feel like celebrities, when they're pregnant, they starve themselves. See, Kelsey don't look like no fucking 4'11". She looks like a 5'11", and her nigga look like a 6'3". Come on now. I know I'm not tripping. That's a big bitch. Alright, I'm done.
It's now impossible to find them, but since they are out of production, even empty packages can go for ridiculous amounts of money. And last but not least, we got Altoid Sours. Altoid Sours started in 2004. They came in 5 different flavors.
Turn on the light. I said, I don't want this shit to be too long. Summer Walker done gave birth child, and Erykah Badu want to be the doula. It's just too much going on. I gotta go.